Hi, boys and girls. For your read aloud today, I'm going to read the Gingerbread Pirates. It was Christmas Eve, and Jim and his mother were making gingerbread men. "Let's make a pirate crew," said Jim, and so they did. The captain had a gingerbread cutlass and a peg leg made from a toothpick. Jim loved him best of all. "You'd better leave some pirates out for Santa Claus to eat," said his mother. Not Captain Cookie," said Jim. Whoops. At bedtime, Jim took the captain. "I wish you had a ship," he whispered as he climbed into bed, and he lay awake listening for reindeer hoofs on the roof. Captain Cookie seemed to be listening too. Jim fell asleep, but Captain Cookie went on listening. "Where's my crew?" he wondered, "and who is this Santa Claus who wants to eat them?" When the house was quiet, he squished his cutlass through the air. His sword. He tested his peg leg, tap, 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 step, tap, step. He climbed down into the darkness, and he ran, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. He ran until he came to a cliff. He dropped his cutlass over it and followed. He found his cutlass and then another cliff. What is he going down? What does it look like? So he did it all again, one cliff after another, until he reached the bottom. He went down the stairs. Can you tell? Then Captain Cookie had a shock. A mouse was nibbling on his cutlass. "Why, it's half gone," he cried. He grabbed the cutlass, and he slashed at the air. "Oh, it's ruined," he moaned, and off he went. Stomp, tap, stomp, tap, stomp, tap. "Merry Christmas," called the mouse. "Christmas? What's that?" thought the captain. He turned a corner and saw something that astonished him. Oh, a huge tree with stars in its branches. "Ahoy there!" called a voice. Looking up, Captain Cookie saw two pirates climbing down toward him. "My crew," he thought. The two men, Wavy and Dots by name, dropped to the ground. They jumped right up, but the captain saw that Dots had broken his hand. No cutlass, and now a wounded man, he thought. Just then there was a thump and a scrape. A black cloud puffed towards them. "Run!" shouted the captain. And who could it be? They ran all the way until they had to stop to take a breath. "Who is that?" asked Dots. "It must be that cannibal Santa Claus," said Captain Cookie. "We've got to get out of here before he eats us." "Where's the rest of the crew?" "Up on the cliff, I think," said Wavy. "Start climbing, men." They're going all the way up to the cookie jar. Up they went. "They're in jail," cried Dots when they reached the top. "Save us!" cried the pirates. Wavy and Dots kicked the prison walls. They tried in vain to move the roof. "What about a rope and a pulley from the ship?" said Wavy. "What about the ship's cannon?" said Dots. "There is no ship," said the captain. And he noticed a strange look on Wavy's face, and he whirled around. What he saw made him wish for his cutlass. A gigantic man was leaning over them. "Young Jim always leaves cookies for me," he said, "but the plate was empty, so I came in here." "Look out, boys," ordered the captain. The big man lifted the prison roof and peered in. "Don't you eat my crew!" shouted the captain, raising his fists. The big man blinked. "This is your crew?" he said. "Yes," said the captain. "And who are you?" "Well, I am Santa Claus, and I swear by my sleigh I won't eat your men." "Sleigh? What's that? Some kind of ship?" "That's right." "Swears by his ship." Can't be all that bad, thought the captain. But still he was suspicious. "What are you doing here?" he asked. "Why, it's Christmas." "Christmas?" said Captain Cookie. "I wish somebody would tell me what that is." Santa Claus laughed. "Follow me," he said. "I'll show you a bit of Christmas." Back beside the starlit tree, the pirates watched as Santa Claus reached into an enormous bag. "What have you got in there?" the captain began. "It's a ship," Wavy shouted, and the next thing Captain Cookie knew, his men were swarming its decks and rigging. "There's cannons and cutlasses," cried Dots. The sky glittered with stars. The captain rubbed his eyes. Real pirates, he thought, and a real ship. He turned to look back. "Merry Christmas," he called, but Santa Claus had already gone. On Christmas morning, Jim's mom found an empty plate on the mantel. "It looks like Santa Claus had found the gingerbread men," she said. But Jim was admiring his presents. His favorite was the pirate ship and its pirate crew. The captain had a cutlass and a peg leg, and Jim loved him best of all. The end. Thanks for listening, boys and girls. I will see you soon.